It's hard for me to believe that somebody would want a knife that I made. Every knife, as they say, has a story, and every knife is special to that person.
Well, Mike, congratulations on being inducted into the Case Wall of Fame, and thank you so much for having us here at your shop. We're very excited to see it and to have a chat with you.
Anything you need.
Well, I was hoping you would tell me a little bit about your time at Case.
Started in '74, September 4th, and I started out as hafter, and I hafted for, oh goodness, probably 18 years. As far as departments, I think I've worked in just about every department except for heat treat. I had to take a test for the model shop, so I passed that, and they offered that job to me, and that's where I ended up for, I think, 28 years or 20-some years. When I got out of school, my plan was I'll work for the summer and then go on to the service. My stepfather was in the Air Force, so I was going to go in the Air Force, and my brother, he was in the Air Force. But then I started buying a motorcycle and snowmobile, and I met Mary, and I decided, well, I guess I'm going to stay home.
I love that. One summer turned into 50 years.
50 years.
What are some of your favorite memories?
All the ones that I can remember were favorites. I mean, I like working with all the people.
Now, you told us that you have made every knife except for our last induction, Tony Bose, in 2023, that's on the Wall of Fame, right?
Yes.
Did you ever think that you would end up on the wall next to all those knives you made?
No, I never would have thought that I'd be there. Great honor. I'm excited.
We're very excited too. So it's a lot of years that you worked in the model shop, lots of custom pieces, one-of-a-kind knives. How do you get your inspiration for all of those?
As far as inspiration, I just like to put things together. You know, if you've probably seen some of my first ones, you know,
yeah.
You learn from them. You know, no gaps. You don't want no gaps. Fit them together like a jigsaw puzzle.
Are there any organizations in particular that you're really proud that you were able to help support?
I think the Kids for Kids would probably be my favorite one.
Do you know what happens to all these other knives, where they've ended up?
I'd like to advertise, you know, take a picture of that knife and say, where's this at, and see if anybody knows where it's at.
Yeah.
It'd be exciting to find out where they're at.
That's going to be a great feeling, though, knowing that you've left this legacy. You've got all these amazing knives that people seek out.
It's funny because it's hard for me to believe that somebody would want a knife that I made.
Well, now that you're retired, what are you looking forward to?
My shop, of course.
Yes.
And spending time with Mary, and you know.
Tell us a little bit about the shop.
Well, I've been collecting some of the stuff that I don't have all of it, you know, for years, because it's always been my dream, you know, to have a shop that I can, you know, work in. And
so retired, but still making some.
Yeah, I mean, I like the shop. I don't want to spend 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know, I just want to have a place to go and, you know, do some things.
Do you have any advice for people who are just starting in their career, getting into knife making, or people who want to go into custom knife making, work in a model shop?
I think the best thing you can do is to learn from an older employee. Jeff, he's a good guy, and I don't think I could have left my job to anybody better than him. That made me feel good.
You know you're leaving it in good hands. Yeah. Was it a tough decision to retire?
Yeah, but I knew it was time to go. You know, I didn't expect to stay long, 50 years. But
you thought it would be one summer. It was 50 years. It's an amazing career. And it was 50 years to the day, you said.
To the day.
You planned that, right?
Yes. From the first day.
I've been chatting with Mike, which has been wonderful. Love the shirt change, by the way. Mary, I know you're super proud of Mike. What does the Wall of Fame induction mean to you?
His accomplishment that he has done the last 50 years, the recognition that he's getting. I'm so proud of him. Yeah, he was excited. You know, a lot of people say, you know, how do you come up with different ideas? And he just does. He's always thinking. He says, I'm thinking about a knife. And it's just on his mind all the time. He's just thinking and creating in his mind what he can do with, you know, a knife and that. So it's there. It's there regardless if he's retired. It's on his mind all the time. We both do wish our son was here. But we knew that Jeremy, he didn't quite know the extent of what his dad did at the time of his passing. But he was an avid supporter for his dad. He had case sales books or that with him, no matter catalogs, no matter where he went. And he'd call home and say, the guys want this, Dad. You know, and Mike would order it and send it, no matter where he went. So he was always, you know, right there. You know, my dad worked at WR Case and had the catalogs and showed them. I mean, he knew that what his dad did was important and that he liked it, you know.
Well, I may be Mike DuBois of cases, but here I'm.
Is that
I'm a nobody.
You're just my Mike.
No. This is us. This is us.
I knew what I was getting into. I knew the passion that you had.
It's very clear that you did what you loved. I just think that shows through every time I talk with you and in your work. And that's probably part of why people love what you make, because they can tell that you enjoyed making it.
Well, where else can you go and have this much fun and get paid for it?
Well, do you have any advice that you'd give yourself if you could go back in time to that first summer when you were just starting and you didn't know if you were going to stick around?
I don't think I would have changed anything.